Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing my 11th sketchbook tour. And I didn't do much with the cover of my sketchbook. I just really put this sticker on it that I got from a parade and then just put some washi tape on it. But nothing much. So I couldn't figure out what to do for the first page of my sketchbook, so I just taped some leaves in there and then wrote sketchbook 11. So for some reason in the corner of the page it's a bunch of swatches. I don't know why I did that on the first page. So right at the bottom of the page, I did the cover of the book I'm working on. It's supposed to be a children's picture book. And then I did some smileys and a boy drawing. And then here, I did a pose. And I actually kind of liked it at first. But then it kind of just didn't look well. And it kind of looked like the person was squatting over or just something strange. So I just left it as a pose. So I've been using this sketchbook for such a long time because I'm this is Hello Autumn. I've been using this sketchbook since before Christmas. Here I actually really like this page because of all it's a pop of color at the back, but then you got all the black line art, which I actually really liked. I actually did a shorts about this page because I just did a bunch of strokes of alcohol markers and then just did some outlining over top of it. And on this page, I actually forgot to take it out because I'm actually going to cut it out and use it for a page in my book. I would say this is the first page in the book where she's lying in her nest with her family and then she's the first to wake up. So this was one of my favorite drawings in the sketchbook because I love how the shirt turned out, and it was drawing Squishmallows as a human, as you can see. And I actually really enjoyed it because I actually thought it looked so colorful and I love how it turned out. So I did this drawing for Draw This in Your Style for Drawing with K actually a while back. Because I actually was going to do it digitally, but then I was I'll try to do it traditionally. And here's the only two drawings I have of Uvember because I was kind of a slacker and did not finish Uvember at all. I barely even started it. I did this giraffe drawing as a way of what to draw if you wanted to draw some animals. I did this giraffe drawing then, and then the same video I did some doodles and flowers of things you can do when you're bored. And then on the next page, I think it was blending, where you just have to it was blending strokes. I actually did not put this in the video because I just didn't like how it turned out. This was for the same video. I think it was tips on what to do if you're bored in drawing art or something. I forget the name. But I did 7 heads for the 100 head challenge. I actually think I want to start doing that myself sometime. And then here I did some fan art for Solidarity Gaming. I actually really like how the hands turned out on this drawing. And he says the sheriff's here, so I really like that one. I thought this would be such a cool shorts idea, the Lady Gaga song, Hold My Hand, and I was going to do this with a girl and a boy, and they're reaching for each other's hands, but her face, the bottom face, I like the top face, but the bottom face, just I couldn't get it to look right, but those hands, I actually think I did kind of well, but the bottom head, I just couldn't get it to look right, so I was I'm just not going to do it. But I do like the sketch. So I think in the middle of my sketchbook I had some issues with heads because right here, her head is so big. I don't get why her head is so big, and she looks like the mailman. Her outfit was not supposed to be the mailman's outfit. So then I had a little sketchbook rant on that page, and I kind of just wrote why I didn't like it. So on this page, I'm drawing my subscribers' profile pictures, and I think 2 pages after this, I'm also drawing my subscribers' profile pictures, and I'm actually going to keep that series going until I run out, because I'm not actually going to do anybody new, because I still have a lot of people that I told I would do them, so I'm just going to stick with those people and do them. So at the time of drawing this, I just got finished reading the book where Ashfur is in the fire with Squirrel Fight, and they're having their quarrel. So then I wanted to draw this, and I actually think it looks really cool, especially with the fire that's surrounding him. I've actually not done any stippling since, but here's a drawing of Lily, my OC, actually my profile picture. This drawing actually looks more like the drawing I have now. I actually didn't notice this, but the size of her face actually looked more like my newer version of Lily too, so I really like that. So I don't have the original drawing to pop up on the screen, but I was actually redrawing some old art, and I actually think compared to the old one, the new one actually looks super good, this one, and I love how I did her hands. So because I was actually trying to really work on hands. And then here I did this whole drawing with paint markers. I really don't like the side profile that I did, but I think it looks really cute how he's saying I love you to her, and I actually really think that is cute though. I did this sketchbook spread at late at night. It actually says 11:30 p.m. So I was actually kind of tired doing this, and I don't know how, because I was so tired. I can remember this, and I was like so tired trying to stay awake drawing this. So some of them kind of look a little strange. And here I was still trying to figure out the side profiles, because I really wanted to do like better side profiles, but they just like weren't looking the way I wanted them to. So if this makes sense, I wanted to do the Grinch as a human and then the Grinch gender bent as a girl. So I actually don't think I've ever done a pose where somebody's like sitting in a chair or something. Like I usually make them sitting, but I don't do the backgrounds of what they're sitting in. I did this page when I was doing my second stationery haul from Stationery Pals. So I'd have to say my favorite page probably in my sketchbook is Farrell's character sheet, because I think I did like really good on it. And I like how it looks, except his hand. I think it looks really good. And sometime soon, I'll actually want to start doing some more like character videos about him. This is the page where I wrote out some of Farrell's character design and like background story, or not background, backstory. So at the end of my sketchbook, I was actually writing a lot in it, because I wrote about Pretty Little Kitty, like a bunch of notes about it. And on the right page, I took some inspiration from Shasha Cat Studios and did some like her style of eyes in CAD drawing. So this was my last drawing of 2022, and I actually really like it. It was for my video, What's in My Pencil Case? And this page is where I decided to change my eye style, because I really do like eye style 1. And then the drawing on the left, I actually really like that too, because I think that's finally where I got side profiles to look right. So I was like, finally, they actually look good. This was my first swatch sheet of Copic markers. I did it on Christmas Day actually, because it says 0 days till Christmas. So I actually really like this one better than the one I did later on. This was my first time like testing out my new eye style, and I did like a bigger drawing, and I actually really enjoyed doing that. And then here was me using my glass pen for the first time, and this drawing actually looks really good. I just wish I would have done like the full body of the drawing and not just the head. Near the end of my sketchbook, I was just doing a lot of doodles, because here I wrote Tiger Star because I was reading the manga of Tiger Star and Sasha. And then here I was trying out waterproof liners. They were not waterproof at all. They like a bit of water touched them and they like smudged everywhere. So they were not waterproof at all. And then here's where I did a bunch of watercolor stuff. I did a bunch of different like watercolorist flowers. Like this was my first time using watercolor in a very long time, so I actually thought it turned out pretty well for not using watercolor in such a long time. Then here was my 72 Copic review. The drawing's starting to grow on me. I really didn't like it at first, but now it's kind of starting to grow on me, and I'm starting to like it a little bit more. So this was the second marker swatch sheet I did. I actually really like the first one better, because these kind of look like their colors are squished together more, so I like the first one better. So I recently come across this show I used to watch as a little kid, and I actually really wanted to like draw myself as a My Little Pony, because I used to watch that show like all the time when I was littler, so I was like, this looks so cute. And here I did a quick sketch of my OC Venom. He's actually Red Heart's son, so I actually thought he looked super cute in this drawing. And then here I did some like little profile picture drawings, and here I did Chibi Farrell in the corner, and I thought Chibi Farrell was so cute for some reason. And on this next page, I did some more profile picture drawings. I actually really enjoyed doing the last two. I enjoyed doing them all, but I enjoyed doing these a lot because I love doing the little dog, and then shading her skin and like the little flowers on her head was really fun. I actually did this watercolor painting yesterday. I was trying to replicate like a bauble or like a little ornament being in a tree. So I tried to put the branches around it like it's in a Christmas tree. I know this is kind of late for that drawing since it is like past Christmas. And then that was the last drawing I did. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss when I post a video. Here's the shoutouts from last week and the shoutout emoji.